My name is Misaki. I'm a working housewife, and I recently married my husband, Daiki.
So, tomorrow's the big DIY wedding day. Is there anything left you feel we still need to do, Misaki?
Now that you mention it, I feel like there are still a few things we need to take care of.
Wait, seriously? I was hoping for we're all set, can't wait for tomorrow. Kind of answer.
That's what I planned to say, but since you brought it up.
Sorry. I'm the one who asked something silly, huh? We're good. We've prepared so much, and even the planner said everything's perfect.
Right, please. Don't make me any more nervous than I already am.
Sorry. Actually, speaking of that, can I ask you one more thing?
Wait, you're not saying we actually forgot something, are you?
No. I just wanted to apologize in advance in case I end up asking you the same thing tomorrow.
Hey, don't say that right before the ceremony. Tomorrow was the big day, our wedding, and we were both eagerly looking forward to it. The day finally arrived, bringing a mix of excitement and nerves. So many people celebrated with us. I feel so happy. No, I feel blessed.
Yeah, all the hard work we put into preparing really paid off.
Speaking of preparations, you ended up being the more nervous one today, Daiki. You kept asking, we didn't forget anything, right? Over and over.
Well, I wanted to keep you from feeling anxious, but turns out I just ended up worrying myself even more.
But everything was perfectly in place, and it turned out to be such a beautiful ceremony.
Yay, it's a memory we'll treasure for a lifetime.
Surrounded by friends and colleagues, we were showered with love and blessings on our wedding day. It truly felt like a dream. The next day, we visited my parents' house to thank them. Thank you both so much for everything yesterday. Thanks to you, we had such a wonderful ceremony.
Yes, thank you. Here's a little gift as a token of our gratitude.
Thank you. Your wedding was beautiful. I was so moved.
When I saw you tearing up, Mom, it almost made me cry too.
Actually, I almost teared up right along with you.
Oh dear, I thought I was hiding it so well.
Well, in the end, you both were crying anyway.
Says the one who was openly crying without a care in the world.
By the way, if I did cry, it was totally because of you, Dad.
Did that really happen?
There's a video from the ceremony. Maybe we should watch it and see.
Ahem. Well, congratulations again, both of you. Stay happy together from now on.
Avoiding the subject, huh?
Sounds like we're due for a family movie night.
These are my parents, kind, gentle, and people I'm proud to call my family. Just then, my younger sister, Reika, came down from upstairs.
Ek, what are you doing here, sis?
Reika. So, you didn't come to the wedding after all?
Of course not. There's nothing happy about your marriage.
Reika, how could you say that to Misaki?
Honestly, we tried so hard to convince you to come to the ceremony.
You two are way too soft on her.
This is my sister, Reika. We've never gotten along, even as kids, and she's never approved of my marriage. Suddenly, Reika grabbed Daiki's arm.
Oh, Daiki, I have a little favor to ask. Can you divorce my sister, please?
What? What are you even talking about?
Wait, what? Reika, what are you saying all of a sudden?
Reika, let go of Daiki's arm right now.
Oh, come on, it's just that. I'm pregnant with Daiki's child.
What? A child? Wait, my child.
No way!
Too bad, but it's true. After all, we had such a hot night together, didn't we?
Daiki, how could you?
No, I swear, nothing like that ever happened between me and Reika.
Oh, so you're not going to acknowledge it. If you don't leave my sister, this child will grow up with only one parent. Do you want that? I don't. So, take responsibility and marry me.
I mean, seriously.
Reika, by the way, how long have you been pregnant?
It's been 3 months already. So come on, let's head to City Hall. We've got marriage papers to sign. Oh, and since you'll be signing the divorce papers, you should come along too, sis. Let's go, hurry up.
Reika still wouldn't let go of Daiki's arm, but he and I exchanged a look. Pfft, haha. Come on, Daiki, let's not joke around with such nonsense.
Sorry. I'll be more careful from now on.
What? Why are you two suddenly laughing?
What should we do, dear? Misaki might have finally lost.
Yes, but that laughter.
Haha. Oh man, I haven't laughed this hard in ages. Come on, there's no way she could be pregnant with my child.
And to pull a stunt like this, haha, how could we not laugh?
Huh? Wait, what's going on? Are you mocking me, calling me a liar? I'm telling the truth. Right now, Daiki's child is growing inside me.
Puff, stop. I can't take it anymore.
Haha, Daiki, please, stop laughing. I'm trying so hard not to. Unable to hold back our laughter, both Daiki and I saw that Reika and my parents were frozen in shock. So, I decided to explain what was going on.
Hey, wait a minute. What's going on here?
Both of you, it's about time you explained what's going on.
Sorry, okay. So, Daiki got stung by a bee in a very delicate area 6 months ago.
A bee? You mean down there?
Yeah. Well, it's funny now, but back then, I was doing laundry and a hornet got into my pants, and I didn't notice until I put them on.
What? How could such a tragedy even exist in this world?
Dad, did you just hit a strange button or something?
By the time I realized it, it was too late. The next moment, I collapsed from the pain.
Of course, hornet venom is especially potent.
Wait. Is it safe to get stung by a hornet?
It could have caused anaphylactic shock, right? Luckily, Daiki had never been stung before, so that wasn't an issue.
Still, damn it, that bee. How could it be so ruthless?
I think the bee was just startled. But I'm glad it didn't turn into something more serious. You are all healed up now, right?
Yeah, the swelling was pretty bad, but it's finally better now.
The doctor actually told Daiki to avoid certain activities until he was fully recovered.
Yeah, but seriously, there was no way. The pain was so bad, no one could handle it unless they were a complete masochist.
Wait, Daiki, how do you know what the full force of that pain felt like?
No, I mean, I woke up from it, okay. It was from a natural occurrence.
I kind of figured that's what it was. Anyway, that's why there's absolutely no way I could be pregnant with your child.
Why did it have to happen at such a precise moment?
Daiki, I'm sorry for doubting you. Sounds like you really went through a lot.
It's okay. I'm just glad you understand now.
As father and Daiki exchanged a handshake, with tears in their eyes, mother spoke up.
But if that's the case, then Reika's claim about being pregnant with Daiki's child is starting to sound suspicious.
Wait, why are you doubting that?
Because you were clearly lying about being pregnant with Daiki's child. By the way, did you even go to the hospital?
Of course I went. That's how I found out I was pregnant.
Oh? Well then, where's the maternity booklet? By 3 months, you should have one.
Huh? The maternity booklet?
Yes, you should have received it by now. I'd like to see it, so can you show it to me?
Well, about that. I actually haven't gotten it yet. I'm planning to get it soon.
At this rate, it's starting to look like the pregnancy is a lie.
Seems like it.
No, that's not it. It's not a lie. I just wanted to go get it with Daiki, that's why I haven't gotten it yet.
But since your whole story about Daiki is a lie, that excuse isn't going to work.
Honestly, Reika, you should be ashamed of trying to interfere with Misaki's marriage.
You'll never change, will you? Why can't you just sincerely congratulate Misaki on her marriage?
Reika's lies were quickly exposed, and she was scolded by her parents. Suddenly, Reika exploded in anger.
What's with all of you? Everyone's always pampering my sister. I wanted to be happy too.
But why on earth would you go after Misaki's husband?
Don't you feel empty lying about something so easily exposed?
Don't call it empty. And besides, Daiki thinks I'm prettier, right? So I'd be a good wife, don't you think, right?
Just because you look a bit better doesn't mean I find you cute. And I'm not going to marry someone so despicable that they would try to ruin others. No matter how much you beg, I won't even consider dating you.
Well, what? But look, I'm pretty, right? If you just work on me, I'll be perfect. You can make me the woman you want. Isn't that a great deal?
If someone could change their personality that easily, they wouldn't be like this at your age. Stop blaming others for your lack of self-improvement. Work on yourself.
No, but look, I'm a diamond in the rough. If you polish me, I'll shine like crazy. You have to take me now or you'll regret it.
You really don't give up, do you?
I feel more uncomfortable watching this than I ever expected.
This is what happens when you hold on to your pathetic jealousy for so long.
Come on, you know it's hopeless, right? There's no chance of anything special between us. It's never going to happen. Just give up already.
But
That's enough. Stop tormenting Daiki. I've been patient, but I can't take this anymore. I'm cutting ties with you.
what? Cut ties. Why would you do that?
You've been lying to hurt people, and you show no remorse. I can't keep calling you family anymore.
You don't care about family, so you're no longer my daughter. Get out of this house now.
Reika, realizing that her parents were seriously kicking her out, began to panic.
Oh no, this is for real. How did it come to this? Hey Misaki, if this goes on, they'll really kick me out. Help me convince Dad and Mom.
No way. I'm not helping someone who tried to take Daiki away from me.
You know I'm not working right. If I get kicked out now, it's seriously bad.
Then go get a loan, find somewhere to live, and work hard to pay it off.
You think someone who's been in need this whole time has the energy to do that? I'm sorry for earlier. So please help me. I'm begging you.
You think I'll forgive you with a half-hearted apology like that? I'm cutting ties with you too, so don't ever come to me for help again.
What? You're cutting ties too. Daiki, help me. You and I shared those passionate nights in our fantasies, right?
Are you really expecting help from me? Sorry, but I'm not the kind of person who'd help someone who tried to ruin my happiness.
No, that's not true. Don't be so hard on yourself. Daiki, you're the kind of person who can't ignore someone who asks for help. So come on, take my hand. Help me.
Pull your hand back before I physically push it away.
Well, what? No one's going to help me.
No matter how much you're struggling, no one's going to reach out to help you. Do you get it? This is the reality of the relationships you've built up.
You're always envious of Misaki, but never worked on improving yourself. And even worse, you didn't listen to us when we tried to tell you that was wrong. Who would want to help someone like that?
Reika, as her parents continued to lecture her, began to tremble uncontrollably.
Enough already. Why do you always bring up Misaki even at a time like this? You always compare me to her and say I should follow her example. Why can't you ever just look at me for who I am?
Stop acting childish. That's why you've never been able to grow up. And we never compared you to Misaki like you claim.
That's a lie. Every time I was even slightly less than Misaki, you'd bring it up.
That's because you'd sulk every time you lost to her, didn't you? If you didn't act like that, we wouldn't have compared you to Misaki in the first place.
So now you're blaming me. Don't you know that it's wrong to raise sisters by comparing them like that? No matter what I said, you shouldn't have compared us.
But you didn't listen when I told you there was no need to compare.
Her? Do you really think I'd listen to anything coming from my enemy? If you really wanted to help me, you should have let me win once in a while.
What you're saying doesn't make any sense.
The real problem is that you've always had a strong desire to be superior to others. Right now it's just with Misaki, but if you keep this up, you'll just wear yourself out in society.
We've told you countless times that it's fine to be yourself, but none of it got through, did it?
Hog words only matter if the other person understands them. If I don't understand, it's like you're not even saying anything. So it's not my fault. It's all your fault.
I see. Then we've got nothing more to say.
Do what you want. Live your life the way you see fit.
Well, what do you mean by that? You're just going to ignore me like this?
You're the one who shut everyone out first. If you want to keep yourself closed off, then you don't need family anymore.
Looks like our interests align now.
No. Wait, that's not what I meant. I wasn't trying to say that.
Enough. No more apologies. Just give up and get out of here.
No. Wait, are you really kicking me out right now? I don't have anywhere else to go.
Well, now you won't be compared to Misaki anymore, right? So what's the problem?
Goodbye, Reika. Thanks for everything. Farewell.
No. Why? How did it come to this?
Thus, Reika packed up her few belongings and left the house under the watchful gaze of her parents. With nowhere to go, she headed straight for the busy shopping district and began approaching strangers in hopes of finding someone. She secured a place to stay each night, living day by day. However, over time, Reika's health began to deteriorate. What started as minor symptoms eventually developed into several serious conditions, and she lost weight rapidly. By the time she finally visited a hospital, her body had already suffered considerable damage, and her full recovery was deemed impossible. Dragging her weary and sick body, she continued to approach people, but no one paid her any attention. Each day became a struggle as she searched for somewhere to sleep, trapped in a painful existence. Meanwhile, our family.
I have a present for Daiki today.
Oh, really? Thank you so much.
Just for Daiki? What's this all about?
You'll be shocked.
Ta-da, a deluxe honey set.
Whoa, oh, why honey?
You suffered because of the bees, didn't you? So, I thought I'd avenge you a bit.
Wow. That's such a silly reason.
Silly. That's a vital part of my life that was attacked. It's not silly at all.
Oh man, you value my important parts more than I do.
Sorry, Daiki. I think this is going to go on for a while, so please bear with it.
Wait, this isn't just for today, right?
I think this might last about 6 months or so. Since that time, we've been living in peaceful days. Ever since Daiki's accident, for some reason, my father has become incredibly sympathetic toward him. Whenever something happens, he worries about Daiki even more than he does about me, his own daughter. Today, he even went as far as to gift him honey. At this rate, maybe one day he'll gift Daiki bee larvae or something. With that thought in mind, I silently vowed that Daiki would be the one to eat it all. And so, our family continued to live happily together, forever united.
My name is Lisa, and I'm a part-time working mom at a local company. I live with my husband Joe and our daughter Madison. Today. Hey, Joe, something came for you in the mail.
Ah, maybe that's finally my coffee roasting set.
Roasting? What's that?
It's when you heat coffee beans to make them ready for drinking. It's kind of like a little dream I've always had.
Oh, that sounds fun.
A roasting set? You really should have told me first. I had no idea where to put it.
Sorry about that. As an apology, I'll treat you both to fresh, roasted coffee. Just gotta set this up on the stove. Alright, here we go.
Whoa, Dad, you look like a real craftsman.
I do, don't I?
Hey, Joe, there's a ton of little black specks coming off. What is all this?
Oh, that's just the coffee bean skins. They peel off during the roasting.
But Dad, they're all over the stove.
Yeah, that's what happens when you roast a lot of beans.
And it's all over the vent filter, too.
Well, yeah, that's what happens when the vent's running.
That's what happens? Seriously, Joe?
The skins that are still on fire are sticking to the vent.
Joe, what are you going to do if something catches fire?
Calm down. It's probably fine.
Our little family of 3 got along just like this. Then one day, Joe and I went out together into town.
Yeah, I think I'll stick to coffee beans roasted by the pros.
You know, I'll never forget that almost fire incident.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Huh, Lisa, is that you? It's been forever.
Oh, Hatsumi. Wow, it really has been a while.
Lisa, is this someone you know?
Wait, Lisa, is this your husband? Nice to meet you, I'm Hatsumi.
She's my childhood friend. Let me introduce you to my husband, Joe.
Nice to meet you. I had no idea Lisa had such a beautiful friend.
Oh, just because I'm cute doesn't mean you get to flirt with me, okay?
Haha, I'd never do that.
By chance, I ran into my childhood friend Hatsumi. We didn't want to just chat on the street, so we moved to a cafe. I'll have one of these parfaits, please.
Called it. I knew you'd go for the parfait, Lisa.
Was I that obvious?
Honestly, when I said we were just going to buy coffee beans, Lisa got all excited. It was pretty clear this was the real reason she wanted to come.
Haha, Lisa, you really haven't changed at all.
Haven't changed, huh? So, was she like this when you two used to hang out too?
Oh, totally. Like back in middle school.
Oh, no. Not that story. We had a great time talking, and Joe and Hatsumi hit it off, almost like old friends themselves. A while later.
Daddy's coming home late again tonight, huh?
It seems like he's really busy with work.
Oh, who Daddy, he must be having a hard time.
I'm sorry if you're feeling lonely because of this.
No, it's okay. But I am a little worried about him.
You're so sweet, Madison. And yes, I am a bit worried too. Joe had been coming home late recently, as he'd been assigned a big project. One evening, Madison and I were both worried about him when... Oh, it's Joe calling. Hello? Are you okay? It's really late.
Yeah, sorry, but I'm not coming home tonight.
Not coming home. Are you staying near the office? Is work really that busy?
No, it's not that. Actually, I'm on a little escape with Hatsumi.
What? What did you just say?
I get that it's shocking. You never expected me to be with an old friend like her, right? But we're serious. Ever since that day, I can't stop thinking about Hatsumi.
Wait, what am I even hearing right now?
This must be what they call love at first sight. Meeting her that day was fate.
Fate? Are you telling me you're having an affair?
And Lisa, Hatsumi and I are having a child together. This is destiny too.
What? Are you saying you got Hatsumi pregnant? We have Madison. What on earth are you thinking?
Hee hee. It's too late to scream now, Lisa.
Hatsumi, how could you do this to my family?
I couldn't help it. We're drawn to each other in ways we can't control. So don't even think about winning Joe back. Sorry for stealing him, by the way.
That's the way it is, sorry. And hey, if you're that upset, come find us if you can.
Yeah, give it all you've got searching for us. It'll just make our bond burn hotter.
Are you kidding? Hey, wait, Joe. Joe and Hatsumi hung up on me abruptly that night, cutting off all contact and even blocking my calls. Time passed, and 2.5 years went by since that day. A call from an unknown number. Hello, who is this?
Lisa. Oh, thank goodness you finally answered. Why haven't you been picking up all this time?
Oh, sorry, you must have the wrong number. I'll just hang up now.
Wait. Please, hear me out. I need your help.
Help?
It's Hatsumi, don't get me wrong, she's a fantastic woman. She always showers me with praise, and I've been on cloud 9 every day.
Are you sure I shouldn't just hang up?
No. This isn't me bragging. She's all talk, you know? She's left every single chore and meal to me.
Oh, now that you mention it, Hatsumi was never any good at that kind of thing.
Exactly. It's not that she won't do it, she can't do it at all. But even that I could have looked past. But the constant string of other guys, it's out of control.
Well, that does sound.
I can't take it anymore. Mentally, physically, I'm at my breaking point. My savings are gone. Please, I'm begging you, help me out.
Joe called out of nowhere, spouting self-centered pleas. So, I responded. But wasn't it you who chose to run off on some escapade with Hatsumi?
Well, yes, but...
Exactly. So you understand, right? This is nothing but your own doing. I have no obligation to help you.
No, you do. We're still married, aren't we?
After you disappeared on your own, you've got the nerve to say that? Besides, Hatsumi has always been that kind of person. If you couldn't see it, that's on you.
Wow. You knew about her flings with other guys?
Of course. We were childhood friends, after all.
Then why didn't you warn me? If I'd known, I wouldn't have run off with her.
She was harmless as just a friend, so I didn't see a reason to warn you.
But you could have at least given me a heads up. I might have thought twice.
Honestly, do you think anything would have changed even if I had? It was fate, remember?
Don't mock me. It's your fault I'm in this mess.
Stop blaming me. I've told you, it's all your own doing. Do you even realize what you put me and Madison through? You should be grateful I haven't hung up on you yet.
All right, I get it. I'm sorry for everything I did. I apologize for all the trouble I caused. So please, forgive me, and help me out.
By the way, where are you right now?
Lisa, are you coming to pick me up?
No. I was just wondering, because the time has probably come.
Come for what?
As Joe questioned in confusion, a commotion erupted on the other end of the line.
All right, I finally caught you. You're not getting away this time.
Who is this? Stop. What that she's unbelievably strong.
Meet Mia, a top-notch detective.
Detective? Why is someone like that here?
So that you and Lisa can finalize the divorce and handle all the necessary compensation.
What? Are you a detective too?
This is Noah, a skilled attorney.
I'm top-notch in many areas, but Noah's only top-notch in one. Guess I win.
Sis, I keep telling you to quit messing around at work.
You two siblings have been tracking me down.
Not just you, we've also been looking for her.
Yes, she'll be paying damages as well. Trust me, you're going to pay. And you won't be escaping from Mia either.
Oh, Noah, you really know how to make things sound uncool.
Forget it. I don't have the money. I can't pay anything.
Oh, you'll pay. If I say you're paying, you will pay.
It's checkmate now that we've found you. Best do as we say.
Acting like you're some underworld enforcers. That doesn't scare me at all.
Oh, I'm glad you think of it as just an act. Maybe I'm finally getting the hang of controlling my aura.
Just some advice if you want to live a somewhat normal life, don't try running.
Who are these people?
It seemed like my request was about to be successfully completed, so I was ready to end the call, when suddenly,
Wait! Are you really going through with the divorce? If you do that, Madison will be heartbroken.
huh? What are you talking about?
Oh, well, after disappearing for 2.5 years, you've got the nerve to say something like that.
Say whatever you want. I'm still Madison's father. She's been lonely without me around, hasn't she? If we get divorced, Madison will be miserable forever. Do you want that?
Are you seriously saying that?
I'm dead serious. I'm saying this for Madison's sake. If you're her parent, you'll understand how I feel.
From what mouth do you speak? Why don't you ask her directly?
Is Madison there?
The hello?
Madison. It's been a while, it's Daddy. Daddy. I'm so sorry I couldn't see you all this time. I know you must have felt lonely.
No, it's okay, really.
I see, Madison, you're so kind, but you don't have to pretend anymore.
Pretend?
Yeah, if you're lonely, it's okay to feel lonely. If you want to cry, cry as much as you want. From now on, Daddy will be here for you, whenever you need me.
What do you mean?
I mean, you can see Daddy anytime now. You won't have to feel lonely again, Madison. I'll hug you anytime you need. Let's live together again, like we used to.
Sorry, Daddy, but I don't want that.
Ah, that's a very reasonable response.
Why, Madison? I'm coming back home.
Joe, clearly shocked that his rejection wasn't going as he expected, looked dumbfounded as Madison responded.
Why should I? You just left us without a word.
I'm sorry, there were reasons I had, Madison.
That reasons, being with some other woman. I was so lonely and shocked, you know? I'm never going to forgive you.
I'm really sorry. I know I've done wrong, but I truly regret it.
That's a lie. If you truly regretted it, why are you only calling now? And what I can never forgive you for is what you did to Mom. No matter how many times you apologize, I will never forgive you.
Are you calling me that? Don't be so formal. Come on, call me Dad again.
No, you're not my dad anymore. I'm going to live happily with Mom from now on.
What? Madison. Hey, Lisa, did you put these ideas in Madison's head? Messing with a pure child's mind. Do you think I'm just going to let you get away with this?
What? Are you angry based on assumptions? I didn't put anything in her head. This is Madison's own feelings, what she's thinking and feeling, all on her own.
That's impossible. The kind Madison wouldn't treat me like this.
How long has it been since you last saw her? Madison has grown up, you know. Children are sensitive, they pick up on everything. She knows how absent you've been emotionally. She naturally started to dislike you after seeing how you treated her before.
Did she notice the affair?
I've been listening to this whining for a while now. You left your wife and kid for another woman. What were you thinking? That's not something a father should do.
And on top of that, you're messing around with a guy who plays around with women? That should have been clear to you. That's probably why you were able to be his partner in the first place, right? You're short-sighted, selfish. There's no redemption for you.
You're telling me this now, huh?
Regret it and repent all you want, but do it on your own time. We're divorcing, and you're definitely paying alimony and child support. I'll never forgive you for making Madison suffer.
You should get what you deserve for hurting me and Mom. Mia-chan, do it.
All right. How could I refuse such a sweet request from a cute kid? Now you're going to realize you'll never escape from me. If you don't do what you're told, the last thing you'll see is me really losing my temper.
God, are you serious?
If you doubt it, you can always test it out. But I wouldn't recommend it. Now, as for what you owe, we're talking about all your living expenses and more. In other words, it's a pretty large sum. I don't think you'll be living a normal life after this.
You'll regret it, but it'll be too late. Bye-bye, old man.
Damn it! How did things turn out like this?
Joe and Hatsumi were taken by Mia and Noah to sign a legal agreement that pushed the limits regarding their financial obligations. I then successfully divorced Joe and gained full custody of Madison. With Noah's assistance, I filed for alimony from both of them and child support from Joe. As Noah had predicted, the amount was substantial. Unable to afford it with their limited savings, Joe and Hatsumi attempted to escape on a boat. However, when they reached a point of no return, Mia appeared from the sea. They were quickly caught and forced to borrow money from Mia's associates to cover their debts. Thus, Joe and Hatsumi found themselves deep in debt and confined to a rundown shack where they were forced to work long hours doing hard labor every day. Meanwhile, Madison and I.
So, this is the cafe Lisa recommended. There sure are a lot of women customers. It's making me a little nervous.
Sorry, Noah, I know you're not exactly at ease here.
It's fine. If you're intimidated by this, you'll never make it in court.
True, but this isn't a courtroom.
Hey, Madison wants this kid's plate.
Oh right, Madison. You should order quickly. I'll go with this unbelievable parfait.
That name sounds kind of ominous. Wait, is this one of those massive parfaits?
Mia, just as I thought, you're quite the parfait enthusiast.
Looks like you know me too well, Lisa. I knew you wouldn't choose a place that doesn't serve parfaits in a giant mug.
A parfait in a mug. Well, it really is all in a mug.
Whoa, that's weird.
All right, let's all dive into this unbelievable parfait experience.
Haha, sounds good. I haven't gone all out like this in ages.
What about my kid's plate?
Don't worry, we'll just order what we want.
Since then, we've continued to meet up for meals together from time to time. There's nothing particularly special about it, but it seems we just get along well, and naturally, we started looking for days when the four of us could gather. Today, we're at a cafe I've been wanting to visit. Though it's called a cafe, they also serve a variety of meals, making it a place you can come to when you just want a quick parfait or something light, without needing to choose the right company. The parfait that was brought to us was delicious, and Mia and I quickly finished it off. I was a bit disappointed when Noah stopped me from getting a second one, but I thought that someday, we'd all come back together for another visit. For now, we enjoyed our lively lunch.
My name is Misaki, and I'm currently a stay-at-home wife on maternity leave because I'm pregnant. I've been married to my husband, Osamu, for several years now. Osamu is always considerate of me, especially since I'm pregnant. Osamu, I'm about to go grocery shopping. Is there anything you'd like me to pick up?
Shopping? What are you planning to buy?
Well, there's a lot, so I made a list to make sure I don't forget anything. Here's the list.
Let me see. Condiments and detergent, huh? Those are bulky and seem heavy. That's so thoughtful of you, Misaki, planning ahead like that. Alright then, I'll take the car and I'll carry the bags. Let's go together.
Really? Are you sure? It's your day off, and I don't want to trouble you.
It's because it's my day off. It's almost lunchtime too, so let's grab something to eat after we finish shopping.
That sounds wonderful. Thank you, Osamu. And so, we were living a simple but happy married life. However, there was one thing that constantly gave me a headache.
Misaki, I told you I wanted a fish dish, but this is all meat.
We didn't have any fish in the fridge. Going out to buy some would have taken a lot of time, so I made something with what we had at home.
Then you should have taken the time to buy it, or at least consulted me. Don't just do things on your own.
Come on, dear. Isn't it fine? We've had fish for 3 days straight now. I'm happy to finally have some meat again. And it's delicious too.
Thank you so much.
Misaki, your cooking is outstanding. The only problem is I can help but overeat.
Don't worry, there's plenty for seconds. Feel free to ask.
Next time, if you don't have the right ingredients, make sure to let me know first.
Yes, I will. I'm sorry. I live with my in-laws, but my mother-in-law constantly finds fault with everything I do. No matter how much I try to be careful, she nitpicks at even the tiniest details, leaving me exasperated. On the other hand, my father-in-law is a kind person who often helped me when I was struggling. However, he has now been assigned to a solo posting away from home.
Misaki, didn't you just say you finished cleaning?
Yes, I did a full sweep of the house. I was thinking of starting dinner preparations next.
It's far from good enough. There's still dust everywhere. And don't forget to put the furniture back exactly where it was after you've moved it.
I'm sorry, but it's really hard for me to crouch or reach high places because of my heavy belly. And moving furniture is exhausting. I can't always return it to the exact spot.
Come on, Misaki, no excuses. That's not how things work. Cleaning is your responsibility, so you've got to do it properly, right, Mom?
Exactly. When I was pregnant with Osamu, I still managed to do all the housework without any complaints.
That's my mom. Misaki, you should follow her example. So go ahead and redo the cleaning.
And once you are done with the cleaning, hurry up and make dinner.
Lately, even Osamu, who used to be my ally, has joined my mother-in-law in constantly criticizing me. Their behavior has been growing increasingly harsh, and not a day goes by without being scolded. Amid these challenging days, I went for a routine prenatal checkup, and the long-awaited moment came. I found out the baby's gender.
What? It's a girl.
Yes, the doctor told us the gender during the checkup today. He also said the baby is growing well.
Heck, a girl, seriously.
Osamu, why do you look so disappointed?
Of course he's disappointed. It's the first child and it's a girl.
You feel the same way, Mom. I knew it. The first child should have been a boy.
After finally having a child and it's a girl, I was hoping for a son to carry on the family name. This is unbelievable.
Both my mother-in-law and Osamu had been convinced, that the baby would be a boy to carry on the family name. Instead of being happy about the news, they sighed and voiced their dissatisfaction, as if the news was disappointing to them. I was deeply hurt but endured it, determined not to let the stress affect my baby. Even after that, I continued to be burdened with chores and scolded endlessly. Then, one day, something unbelievable happened. Hey, do we really have to clean the basement today?
Yeah, we're going on a trip soon, so it's better to get it cleaned up beforehand.
But I'm in my final month of pregnancy. I can barely move as it is, let alone clean the basement.
Don't worry, I'll handle moving the heavy stuff.
Still, I'm really concerned.
I just wanted to get it done before the baby comes. You know how cleanliness is important. This room should be in order too.
I suppose you're right, but...
Besides, while organizing, we might find something useful for raising the baby. Think of it that way, and it'll motivate you, won't it?
Ugh, fine. I'll do what I can.
Great. I'll go grab the cleaning supplies. You can start in the meantime.
All right. For now, I guess I'll start by dusting. Wait, what was that sound? The door is locked. Hey, why did you lock the door? Osamu, are you there? Open it.
I'm not opening it.
Exactly. A daughter-in-law who can't even follow simple instructions needs to reflect on her actions in the basement.
That voice. Mother-in-law? What's going on? Osamu, this has to be a joke. Please open the door.
We're heading out on our trip now. While we're gone, you can stay here and think about your behavior.
What? A trip? I thought we were supposed to go together before the baby arrives.
Oh, we are. Just the two of us.
Not as husband and wife, though. As mother and son.
You mean, you planned this from the start? This is too cruel.
It's our last chance to bond as mother and son before the baby arrives. We're going to enjoy it to the fullest.
That's right, Mom.
Wait, please, at least let me out of here. Open the door.
I told you, Misaki, use this time to reflect on your behavior. Bye.
Oh, I can't wait for the hot springs. It's going to be wonderful.
Please, don't go. Wait, come back. The two of them left me locked in the basement, their cheerful laughter echoing as they went off on their trip. I sat down in despair, overwhelmed by the situation. And, as if my luck couldn't get any worse, I suddenly went into labor. Trembling from the pain, I managed to grab my phone with shaking hands and dial a certain someone. Hours later. I'm so glad the baby was born safely. Hee hee, so cute. So tiny and warm.
When I got your call, I was so shocked and panicked. I'm really relieved everything turned out okay.
Yes, me too. I was so out of it from the labor pains that I wasn't even thinking clearly when I called you. I must have really worried you, Daiki.
Of course I was worried, but don't think for a second that you were a bother or anything. Still, wouldn't it have been safer to call an ambulance instead of me?
Well, I thought about that at first, but remember, I was locked in the basement. If an ambulance had come and the neighbors saw me being rescued from the basement, it might have caused trouble for Dad.
Seriously, Misaki, you're way too considerate. Even in the middle of something as tough as this, you're worrying about others. That's so like you.
Maybe. But that's just who I am, I guess. The person I called was my best friend, Daiki. Daiki came to my rescue, making his way to the basement to get me out. He then took me to the hospital, where I safely gave birth to my daughter, Sakura. Sakura, peacefully sleeping in my arms, is so adorable that just looking at her brings a smile to my face. As Daiki and I were gazing at her, someone suddenly burst into the hospital room.
Misaki, are you all right?
No way. Did you come all the way back for me? Thank you so much.
Of course I did. She's my first grandchild. I had to see her face in person.
Hee, I'm so happy. We named her Sakura.
Sakura, huh? That's such a beautiful name. But where are Osamu and his mother? Why was it you who contacted me?
Well, actually, it's because I told my father-in-law everything that Osamu and my mother-in-law had done to me. As he listened, his expression grew darker and darker, and when I told him about being locked in the basement, he was absolutely furious. He was about to storm out of the hospital room to confront them immediately, but I calmed him down and proposed a plan. Both Daiki and my father-in-law agreed to the plan, and 1 week later.
That was so much fun. Did you enjoy yourself, Mom?
Of course. It was so refreshing, just what I needed.
Let's plan another trip when we can. How about a gourmet tour next time, sampling delicious seafood and mountain delicacies?
That sounds wonderful. Wait, what's that smell?
What's wrong, Mom?
There's a strange smell in the house. Something rotten, maybe.
Yeah, I smell it too. Oh no, Mom, it's the basement.
The basement. What about it?
Did you forget? We locked Misaki in there before we left for the trip.
Oh, come on. Surely someone must have helped her out by now.
But what if no one did?
No way. Surely not.
Hey, what are you two doing standing around outside the house?
Dad, you're back already.
What kind of greeting is that? You don't look too happy to see me home. What's that smell? It's coming from the basement, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Mom and I were just talking about checking it out. I'll go look right now.
Yes, that's right. We were just about to go down there and take a look. You, dear, can relax in the living room while we handle this.
Startled by the sudden return of the father-in-law and his remark about the strange smell from the basement, Osamu and the mother-in-law panic and rush to investigate. Leaving the father-in-law at the entrance, the two head down to the basement.
All right, Mom, let's go.
Yes, let's.
Here we go. The room's clean and Misaki's not here. But there's still a smell coming from deeper in. What's that?
There's something over there. It's piled up. Could it be?
No, it's a basket of eggs. They're all rotten.
Rotten eggs? Don't scare me like that. What a waste of worry. But still, the stench is awful. Let's go back upstairs for now.
Yeah, good idea. We'll clean this up later. Wait, the door's not opening. Dad? Are you out there, Dad?
Dear, stop joking around. Open the door already.
Why is the door locked? Open it up.
Fine, I've unlocked it. Now, both of you, come out.
The two of them banged on the door from inside, shouting to be let out. The father-in-law sighed deeply before unlocking the basement door. As soon as he called out to them, the two bolted out of the basement.
Phew, man, for a moment there, I didn't know what was going to happen. Dad, why did you lock the door in the first place?
Exactly, dear. And were those eggs in the basement you're doing?
If it was, then you've taken this prank way too far.
Oh, so you're saying you don't understand why this happened to you?
Misaki, you're safe.
Misaki, where have you been all this time?
When they saw me emerge from behind my father-in-law, both Osamu and my mother-in-law were utterly shocked. I stood tall in front of the two, who were still coughing, and addressed them directly. What's wrong? Are you upset that I'm safe? If something had actually happened to me, you would have been in real trouble.
Misaki told me everything. You two have done something absolutely outrageous.
No, Dad, you've got it all wrong. There's a reason for what we did.
A reason? What possible reason could justify locking up your pregnant wife and going on a trip?
It was discipline. Misaki has no sense of responsibility as a daughter-in-law. She never listens no matter how many times I correct her, and she even has the nerve to act defiant. I thought she needed a little lesson.
Yay, that's right. Mom's spot on. I've seen it myself. Her cleaning was half-hearted at best.
Don't be ridiculous. Do you realize what could have happened? The consequences could have been catastrophic. Discipline, responsibility. You're the ones who lack any sense of responsibility.
Exactly. Even if you thought it was no big deal, what you did could have turned into a serious disaster.
Daiki, who had been silently observing until now, stepped forward. Osamu and the mother-in-law, who had been rattling off their excuses, were visibly shocked.
Who the hell are you? What's your deal barging in like this?
This is Daiki, my best friend. When I realized I'd been locked in by the two of you, I went into labor shortly after. I was in excruciating pain, my water broke, and I couldn't call for help, so I turned to Daiki.
I was completely shocked when Misaki contacted me. Hearing that she was locked in the basement, her water had broken, and labor had started, I rushed over, got her out, and took her to the hospital.
Yes, thanks to Daiki, I was able to give birth to my baby safely.
Oh, now that you mention it, her belly was smaller when we came back. I'd forgotten all about that.
And let me add, I'm not just Misaki's best friend, I'm also a lawyer. What you two have done isn't just morally reprehensible, it's also illegal. You'll be held accountable for your actions.
That's right. I'm divorcing Osamu. And I'll be seeking proper compensation as well.
What? Divorce compensation? You've got to be kidding me.
Do you think this is a joke? I'm a lawyer. I'll ensure that all the necessary legal steps are taken to file the claims. Be prepared.
What? Who are you anyway?
Osamu, who had initially tried to act tough, turned pale as soon as he realized that Daiki was a lawyer. Not only that, but beads of cold sweat started dripping down his face.
Hey, Misaki, you're not serious, right? You're just angry, aren't you? If it's about locking you in the basement, I'm sorry. I'll apologize properly. So please, think this over.
It's far too late for apologies now.
That cry, is that my baby? It has to be. Look, even this child would find it painful to be separated from their father.
Is that all you have to say?
Well, yeah, isn't it true? A child without a father is pitiful.
Having someone like you as a father is what's truly pitiful. You're unfit to be a parent. And on top of that, all you've done is talk about yourself. Not once have you asked about this child's well-being or even her name. It's cruel.
I'm ashamed to call you my son. From now on, I want nothing to do with you. Consider yourself disowned.
What? Dad, no, please, forgive me.
Yes, that's right. We were only trying to teach Misaki what it means to be a proper daughter-in-law. Please, forgive Osamu.
You're just as guilty as a mother. It was your duty to correct him, yet you joined in and treated Misaki cruelly. We're getting a divorce. Pack your things and leave this house immediately.
What? Please, don't be so angry. I'll change. From now on, I'll be kind to Misaki.
Me too. I'll change. I'll help with housework and raising the child. Please forgive me.
No, I can't forgive you. I'm divorcing you, and you'll pay proper compensation.
Hey, don't think you can escape this.
Oh, and I've already informed your company about what kind of person you really are. The reaction? They were utterly disgusted.
Misaki, please forgive me.
Misaki, I'm so sorry.
Despite their tearful apologies, it was already too late for Osamu and his mother. With Daiki's help, I successfully filed for divorce from Osamu and made sure he paid the compensation he owed. After enjoying their trip together, Osamu found himself ostracized by his co-workers, ultimately forcing him to quit his job. Meanwhile, my mother-in-law was also divorced by my father-in-law and was kicked out of the family home. Now, with zero savings and no job, Osamu and his mother live in a cheap apartment, scraping by with part-time jobs. Even so, their income isn't enough to cover their living expenses, and I've heard they've had to take on debt. Their future seems bleak, working endlessly to repay their loans with no more luxurious trips in sight. As for us,
Look, Sakurate's grandpa. Oh, she laughed. That smile looks just like yours, Misaki.
hee, thank you so much. She started eating solid food recently. She eats well, sleeps well, and is such a good girl.
Her appetite is just like Misaki's, huh?
Hey, I feel like there's a hidden meaning behind that comment.
Just your imagination. Oh, right. Weren't we going to take some pictures today?
Pictures? What for?
I just want to capture as many memories of Sakura growing up as I can. So I've been taking pictures more often lately. Anne, I was hoping to take some with you, too.
With me? You're sure you don't mind me being in the pictures with Sakura?
Of course not. Sakura loves you so much and always laughs when you're around. Right, Sakura? You love Grandpa so much, don't you?
Whoa, that's the biggest laugh we've gotten today.
So please, I'd love for you to take some pictures with Sakura.
It's my honor. Being in a picture with Sakura is such a joy for me.
All right, then. The three of you line up. Leave the camera to me.
Thanks, Daiki.
Looking good. All right.
Today, Sakura, Daiki, and I came to visit my father-in-law. It's something we do occasionally, to show him how healthy and happy Sakura is. Each time, he warmly welcomes us and takes great joy in seeing how much Sakura has grown. For me, seeing Sakura's cheerful laughter fills my heart with happiness. Though the journey of parenthood is still long, I've made a promise to myself. I will protect this precious smile of Sakura's, no matter what.
If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.